Welcome friends, greetings from Anup Kelkar's Python Academy. So today we are moving to see one problem statement from data lemma. So we will see this question which is based on Python counting letters in number. Okay, so let us see what is the problem statement here. Okay, so if the numbers from 1 to n are written in words, okay, so you have to write the number in figures or words, okay, up to 1 to n, whatever number a user has entered. So you have to count how many letters are used in total when we are writing from 1 to n. Suppose I had entered the value of 2, a value of n is 2, so they will print the value number from 1 and 2. And if you see, the spelling of 1 is one, that is a 3 digit 3 letter. 2 TW2, again 3 letter, so length of that number should be 6, so it will return 6. Okay, so basically you have to count the number to, first you have to write a code where you have to convert the number into words. So let us see what is the problem statement here. And whatever value you had entered as an n, that should be inclusive. Okay, that is also included. So while writing the code, follow some of the rule. Don't count space and hyphens. By knowingly or unknowingly, if we had entered space and hyphen, so it should be avoided, it should be not included in counting part. Okay, British usage applies, we are fancy like that. For numbers over 100 include and, okay, for number over 100 include and. For example, 100, suppose user had entered 115, so it should be written as in spelling a figure 115, so and is included. Okay, so we have to assume that n value should be less than or equal to 1000, so that is the limit. So we have to enter the value which is less than 1000. Okay, given an sorry given an integer n, that will return the total number of, given an integer n, that will return the total number of letters. And when writing the number from 1 to n in words, so example is given to you. Suppose user had entered the value of n is 5, so out of 5, so we will see how many numbers are there. So 5 plus 4 9, we have to sum up all the values from 1 to 5. So 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 2 12 plus 2 14, 14 plus 1 15 is there. How it is 5? 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 2 14, 14 plus 1 15. Yeah, so the sum of the total number is 15. But if you write this all the numeric digit into the figure, so their sum of should be, their sum of the letters should be 19. So we have to return the output as in 19. Okay, so for that, first we have to convert the number into words, and later on we will count all the characters in the word. We have to sum up. Okay, so first we will declare the function as in convert the number into words. Okay, so first I will delete this one. So first we will create a function which will convert the number to words. So where I will pass the value of n as in parameter which was entered by the user. So we will create a list where all the numbers along with the figure name or spelling should be included. Next one, one, two, three, four, So we have to write all the number from 1 to 9 because it is a single digit number. In spelling, FIVE 5 6 7 8 EAGST 8 9. So these all are the numbers ranging from 1 to 9, which is single digit. We had written their spelling. So now we will create the 2-digit number. So for that we will give the name of that list is a teens. Again space should be included here. 11 ELEVEN 11, TWELVE 12, THIRTEEN 13, 14 is there, FOURTEEN 14, 15 should be there. Suppose user had entered the value of int, so that is should be included. Next one 16. Next one 17. Next one 18 EAGSTEEN 18. After the 18 we will write 19. So that should be written all the numbers which is of 2-digit in a spelling form or figure form. Now we will move to the next one, which is tens digit. So for that we will give the name of that list as in tens. So in tens digit in the list, first we will include the empty list. Next we will write tens, sorry, TENS, tens, sorry it's a 10 only. Then we will write 20. Then we will write 30. Then we will write 40. 40, 50. Next one 60. Next one 70. Next one 80. And the last value should be value of n should be 90. So for that we will write here only 90. So likewise we had created our list where the all the numbers should be present in a form of figures. So now we will first to give the condition if the value of n should be lie between 1 to 9. So for that we will write value of n is greater than equal to less than equal to 1 and greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 10. That means the value of n should be lie from the 1 to 9. So we will return only nth element from the ones. Now we will write elif part here. If the value of n that should be lying between 10 to 20, so that will return tens digit. tens digit from the whatever value of n should be written, that should be minus subtracted from the 10. That element should be written. Suppose if I had entered 11, so 11 minus 10 is 1, so it will move to the 1th index of the teens list. So 1's index should be 11, so it will return 11. Okay, so now we move to the, if the user has entered the value of n, that is 10, so it will return whatever the value of that number that should be assigned in the array, that value should be written. If the value of n is, if the value of n that should be greater than equal to, less than, greater than equal to 20 and less than equal to 100, so it will return teens value of, so whatever the value we had written, that should be written as in tens of that number that should be divisible by the 10. So therefore we will write n floor division 10, and whatever the number is remaining, that should be keep as, that will take the index value of the ones array or list, so it should be written n mod 10. Okay, next we will write if the value of n is lies between 100 and so on, and it should be lies between the 1000, so it will return some of the amazing results, that is the result equal to ONES ones of that number that should be visible by the 100. Then later on it will add to the 100 number as in string HUNDRED 100. Next we will count if the value of n, whatever the value of n, if it is completely divisible by 100. If it is not divisible by 100, so it will write the condition as n mod 100 is not equal to 0, then it will return the result, it will return the result, whatever the result it will return, and number of words again should be called, that should be written, and then the number of words should be written number 2 words, and that whatever the number has been written, that should be divisible by 100, that is mod 100, so it will return the last digit of that number, then it will return result. Then again we will write the next condition, elif if the value of n is equal to, so the value of n, if it is the value of n is the 1000, so 10 has been removed, so it will return the 1000 as in string. So it will return 10,000, sorry, 1,000. So that should be written as in 100. 1. So 1,000 it should be written. If it is not written apart from any another value, so control is automatically shift to the else part. If this condition is not true, then it will return empty string. So till now we had created the number, converting the number into the words. Now we have to count how many total letters in that word. So for that we have to initialize the one variable as in total letter. So but for that we have to again create a function. So for that we will write def total letters used while converting the digit into the figure, and it will count the length of that figure and it will return the sum of all the length of that figure. It should be written. So initially first we will create a variable as in total letters, which is initially 0 because till now we didn't add any single element. So now we will use the for loop. So the value of whatever the value of n that is passing, we have right here n plus 1, because suppose user has entered 10, so it loop should be continue from 1 to 9 only. So it will be going to visit 10 also. So for that we will write the n step in the range function, that is n plus 1. So n plus 1 is the last element, so before 1, that is n, it is also visible. Okay, next we will try to create a word while calling the to the function, while I should be the number of iterations required for that. Then we will write the, we have to count the so again it will count the all the single letters. So for that we will write total letter initially should be 0, then it will count all the length of that word. So we will write here length of words. So length of that type, length of word that should be written to the total letters. Now we have to return that total letter, return return total letter. So till now we have created a loop where we will return all the sum of the number letters that is present in the string, that will be converted from the single numeric value. Suppose I had entered the value of n here, so now we will try to run these test cases. Suppose I had to enter the value of n, that is 5, while running this function. So we have to run this function because we have to count the total number of letter that which is converted from a single digit into the figure form. So that total number of letter that should be written, and the sum of all the length of that figures it should be written. So for that we have to write total letters used. While running this function we have to pass the argument as in n, so it will run this code. Let us see what we will get. Somewhere error is there. Hmm, here error is there in the while running the value of n that is less than equal to 10. So for that we will write return here only. Okay, we had used returns keyword. This is the mistake I had done. So you have to focus here. We have to keep in mind, don't write any unnecessary letter. Again here something is error part is there. So that will returns 1. So suppose user had entered 10, so it will return the first character of the tens list, that is 10. So now we had run, again some error is there. While running this function we have to count the total number of letter. So the total letter is letters. So the total letter, so let me write compounds assignment plus equal to, sorry, plus equal to, let us run whether it will run properly or not. So what they are saying, there is a no function of length. How is it possible? It will return the let me try. Total letters plus equal to length of words. So now we will run. Let me correct this statement. I think it is correct one, but why we are getting error? Let me check out. Suppose if I had giving comment to this one, and suppose instead of that I had written this code, and now I will try to run this one. Again some error part is there. Okay, let me check at once what is the error here. So in solution part that should be given. So I suppose to I have to write here. Let me, and again, suppose I had run this one. There is no error, I think so. Number two words. Number two words. Mm, Let me see, correct this one code while using ChatGPT. Because I had run this code two times, I haven't didn't got any error. Suppose I had run this one. So now it will run. So see what we had done. Suppose while passing word to the length function, if there is any space or empty string, so that should be replaced with the uh, without space. If we had entered any hyphen value while entering entering element to the list, so that should be also replaced with the hyphen is also replaced with the that space. So likewise, so suppose I had entered the value of n is 9, so we are getting the total 5 numbers, and that will be converted into the words form. So the value of 1, that is 1 only 1. The length of the figure of this one is 3. The length of 2, that letter is 3. Length of 3, that should be converted into the figure, that is 5. Length of 4, that is converted into the figure 4, spelling 4, that is length is 4. 5 is converted into the figure, that is five, so again it is a 4 letter. While we sum up this one, we got the 19 letters. 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 4 15, 15 plus 4 19. So likewise we are getting the number of element. Okay, so suppose I had to enter here 10 number. So let's see what is the expected output. So we are getting the total 39. That means it will print all the words from the 1 to 10, and while sum up all the words, we are getting the total 39 number is there. Okay, so I have to change the value of n. Again I am trying to run this code. Now we are getting the correct answer. Suppose if you have changed the value of n, that is 30, so it will print the 208 which is expected. Okay, so I hope you will get little bit idea about this code. So while moving this code while practicing, you have to read this problem statement twice, at least twice. Okay, and rest of all the things are similar, but little part logic is there, so it is easy for you. But if still you have any doubts, so please do comment us and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.